podcast. Muscle, the hidden infrastructures of longevity. Begin with a surprising observation. Most people believe elderly fall happen because of slippery floors or accident. But when researchers study aging populations, a different pattern emerges. Many falls happen because the body internal support system has weakened, not because of appearance, not because of weight, but because of loss of muscle mass. Introduce the key thesis. Modern health culture focus on how bodies look, but the long-term health depends on how the body is built. And that brings us to today's topic, muscle as biological infrastructure. The cultural misunderstanding of muscle. Explain how society view muscle. Modern culture link muscle with bodybuilding, gym aesthetic, athletic performance, social media fitness culture. But this perspective is incomplete. Muscle is not primarily cosmetic. It is a metabolic and structural organ. Discuss briefly glucose regulation, mobility balance, injury protection, transitions line. When we ignore muscle, we ignore the body structural stability system. The silence condition, sarcopenia. Introduce the medical concept. Sarcopenia equals age-related muscle loss. Key insight begins around age 30 to 40, accelerate after 60, often unnoticed. Explain why people miss it. Weight must stay stable. Fat replace muscle. Externally, the body looks similar, but internally, the support system weakens. Introduce a powerful idea. Body weight tells us little, but body compositions tell us everything. The 2080 rules introduce the analytical framework. The 20% insight behind 80% of aging outcome is this. Muscle mass determines resilience. Muscle affects stability, metabolic control, injury protection, mobility independence. Use a structural analogy. A building with weak steel beams may look normal, but when stress appears, the structure fails. The human body works the same way. Muscle is a load-bearing structure of health. The 5 why analysis. Walk listeners through the causal chain. Why 1. Muscle maintains balance. Muscle controls posture and movement. Without strength, stability deteriorates. Why 2. Loss of balance increases fall risk. Falls are often not accidents, they are mechanical failure of stability. Why 3. Fall expose skeletal vulnerability. Muscle protects bone from impact. Weak muscle leave bone exposed. This is why hip fractures are common in elderly fall. Why 4. Injury create a downward health spiral. After fractures, hospitalizations, immobility, rapid muscle loss, complications. Why 5. Mobility determines longevity. People who lose mobility lose independence. Loss of independence strongly predicts mortality risk. Therefore, muscle is an organ of longevity. Monitoring the right metric, body composition. Shift from theory to measurement. Explain the difference between body weight, body fat percentage, muscle mass. Introduce practical monitoring tools, DEXA scan, bioimpedance body composition scales, grip strength tests, walking speed tests. Emphasize a key idea. The scale cannot tell the whole story. Health system must monitor muscle preservation. Muscle as health infrastructure. Connect the topic back to your podcast team. Modern healthcare has historically been reactive. Treat disease after it appears, but muscle preservation represents a different model. Preventive infrastructure, just like economic systems require infrastructure, the body requires structural system. Muscle is one of the most important. Closing reflection. Return to the central insight. Modern societies celebrate visible fitness, but the true purpose of muscle is not appearance. Its purpose is resilience. It protects balance. It protects mobility. It protects independence. And ultimately, it protects life itself. And with a memorable line, muscle is not cosmetic. Muscle is infrastructure. And the infrastructure of the body determines the future of the body.